What's up, everyone? You are checking out the Uncensored Pro Wrestling Podcast. I'm your host, the Hot Commodity Ant C, joined by my own personal hot commodity.
That's me.
That's Ant B. And today we are covering WWE Friday Night SmackDown.
The night before Crown Jewel.
Yes, October 10th, 2025, live in Perth, Australia.
Home of Rhea Bloody Ripley.
I've never been there.
And Bronson Reed.
Would you go to Australia?
I would love to go to Australia.
How long of a plane ride is it? 16 hours?
I would think, well, to get to England, it's 11. It depends on where. If you're on the East Coast, I think it would be only 10 or 11. Alexa, how long is a flight from New York to Australia?
Let's see.
From New York to fly to Australia, it'll take about 21 hours and 58 minutes.
Oh my God.
21 hours.
So they might fly you to the West Coast and then go around the other way.
I know it's near Africa. Like it's on like that.
Well, it's way down south.
Yeah. Well, that's interesting. I've never been. And the
I'd still like
koala
to go.
bears and there's a lot of fun stuff there. And I know that they are like right next to New Zealand, right?
It's close.
They're like near each other. I've always got Australianers and New Zealanders confused, but now I don't because I can tell.
Well, I've heard Australia is very beautiful, and it looks like I love when the wrestlers go there. They do little vlogs of the stuff they do because it always looks really fun. And
Dakota
cool.
Kai's from New Zealand.
Uh-huh.
A lot of what is that like? What would you call that area of the world? Like, would you call that like because there's
Down
like,
under.
Down under.
That's down under. Yeah.
Okay, all right. So down under, man. I'd like to
pretty
go
much
there.
as south as you can get.
It would be fun. Well, we're about to watch WWE Crown Jewel. It came on at 8:00 in the morning
Besides
Eastern
the
time.
South Pole, that's as south as you can get.
Is Australia. So we're gonna cover SmackDown and then go watch Crown Jewel, which I'm excited for. Let's cover SmackDown though. First, WWE Champion Cody Rhodes comes out and he talks about his match tomorrow night, and he says Seth is becoming the man he sacrificed. He sacrificed himself. Toy. Seth Rollins is becoming the man he sacrificed himself to be.
Good point.
I might be Seth Rollins' Achilles heel. And then he goes on to call Seth Rollins a wanker. Well, he doesn't call Seth Rollins a wanker. The fans do. And then Wade Barrett does as well. He goes on to say how he's beaten Seth Rollins 3 times. And he says that I am the one in your world you cannot beat. So basically, we're going to get these two men fighting. We didn't hear from Seth Rollins at all, which was interesting because he was there.
Also, quick point, this is the same arena that Crown Jewel is going to be in the next night. And even though they don't do anything crazy, it does look kind of cool in there. It's really big, and the setup where the wrestlers come out is a little different.
But what do you think of this promo, though?
Well, first of all, Cody Rhodes is stale as fucking 20-day-old bread. But he does have his points to get inside Seth's head. Seth has never beat him. He is becoming like Roman Reigns. So he made some good points. It was nothing groundbreaking.
Yeah,
but
of course. Especially for this being a main event, I think, which is going to be like, where was Seth?
Yeah, this should have been said 2 weeks ago.
And Cody did make a lot of good points, though, talking about how Seth did become the person that he tried to get rid of. So
yeah.
We then see Jacob Fatu confronting Cody Rhodes backstage and tells him that he's next in line for a title shot.
If you can't beat him, join him.
Drew McIntyre then attacks Jacob Fatu backstage, sending him into a bunch of walls and crates. And then we see later on the night, Nick Aldis makes for next week on SmackDown Jacob Fatu versus Drew McIntyre. After that match is made, Fatu attacks McIntyre backstage. So what do you think is going to happen next week? Who do you think is going to win this match between McIntyre and Fatu?
I think something will happen. I have a feeling neither one's going to win. Or it'll just be one of them will get a quick win but it will need more. This is going to be a rivalry.
It's going to last more than one match.
Yeah, and it's going to be a good one, too. Drew McIntyre. I love Drew McIntyre. I want to see that belt on him. He's, one of the best workers in the business, I think, and he's not used in the right ways. I would love to see him as champion over Cody Rhodes.
Yeah, that would be good.
I mean, he's a great heel. He is.
Let's talk about our first match. It's the WWE United States Championship.
And he looks like a champion.
He does. Drew, right?
Yeah.
WWE United States Champion Sami Zayn defending against Shinsuke Nakamura, who's returning tonight.
Yes.
I really enjoyed this match. This was like old
Very
school
good.
NXT style. But Shinsuke lands a Kinshasa, but Sami puts his foot on the ropes. The two men fight on the floor, but then Tama Tonga pulls Shinsuke Nakamura out of the ring, attacks him, clotheslining him over the railing to the floor.
In a weird disguise.
Yeah, all of the MFTs come out in the same face paint as Tama Tonga. All four men destroy both Sami Zayn and Nakamura. Solo Sikoa comes out, and they all stand over both of the men. And they're just sort of laying the foundation here for their new gimmick, I guess, which they're all wearing this makeup. I know that when the Tongans were in like the indies, they used to wear similar style makeup, but it was like red a little bit. This is all white and black. What do you think of this new style and them attacking Sami and Nakamura?
I think that the face paint might have been just a disguise. I don't know if they're going to be doing this every week. I don't really see that happening. But they definitely made their point. I do too. They made their point. They looked dominant for one of the first times. Like, usually, even though they're like all like, strong, big, crazy guys, like, I don't know. It just something seemed a little different. I took them a little more seriously than I usually do last night. And I'm excited to see what's next with them for the first time. I don't know.
For the first time?
It was just, it had a little magic to it last night for some reason.
It was good. It was cool. I agree. It was. I was just thinking that like a lot of the matches were good.
I haven't seen anything good from Solo Sikoa since he's been on the main roster, really.
Next, we see WWE World Women's Champion Stephanie Vaquer and the WWE Women's Champion Tiffany Stratton taking on Kiana James and the WWE United States Women's Champion Giulia. Packed match here, and this is another good match. I wasn't looking forward to it going into it, but it was really good. Giulia lands a Northern Lights bomb to Tiffany, but Stephanie breaks it up, and then we see Kiana land a maneuver on Stephanie, but Tiffany breaks up that pinfall account. Stephanie lands a flying crossbody, Giulia on the floor, and then Tiffany lays out Kiana with the prettiest moonsault ever. Stratton and Vaquer get the victory, and Tiffany and Stephanie are going to fight at Crown Jewel. What did you think of this tag match, though?
The match was really good. All of them are great wrestlers. I love Giulia. I wish she was used better. I don't think it's necessarily her fault. It's like booking stuff.
Yeah.
But Tiffany Stratton's great. She's getting a little stale though.
Yeah.
Kiana James is the only one that I'm not really feeling, but she held her own last night. She did good. I don't care for this gimmick. I think her carrying the purse around is stupid, and it's almost like she just does it at this point for. Because that's what she's supposed to do. I get like she's supposed to be like the business end of things, but she's not. She can get down and dirty. She's not. Just
what's inside the purse?
Yeah, it makes no sense. I guess it's supposed to be like a woman's briefcase, because she's the manager. But anyway, it was a good match. I'm sorry, quick. I forgot who ended up winning.
Tiffany and Stephanie.
Okay, yeah, figure. Okay. So, yeah, and it got you kind of hyped up for their match. I think it would have been a little better if one of them maybe whacked the other one by accident.
Mm-hmm.
But,
Whacked? You mean killed her?
No, like, kicked her in the face or something.
Well, when you whack someone, you kill them.
It's not what I do when I whack.
Let's move on. WWE Tag Team Champions, the Wyatt Six with Nikki Cross and Eric Rowan. They don't have Bo Dallas with them tonight. They're defending the titles against the Street Profits with B-Fab. And this was a very quick match. We see the Wyatt Six hit the plate to Montez Ford, and the Wyatt Six retain. After they win, the MFTs come out again with Solo Sikoa, and they face off with the Wyatt Six. And I like this because you actually have good competition. I like the Street Profits, but lately it's just been very stale with the Wyatt Six, so I'm glad that we're getting something new with them. And the MFTs are having issues with a lot of people on the roster now. Sami, Shinsuke, and now the Wyatt Six.
I've heard rumors that this is going to be War Games, the Wyatt Six and MFTs. I don't know if that's going to be true or not, but a couple weeks ago I read that this was coming. I just looked up online, and it's a big mystery where Bo Dallas is, why he hasn't been on TV the last few weeks. But it was nice to see Nikki Cross step up. Why the fuck? Why the fuck is she not fighting for the women's title? I don't get it. Like, they've got the tag team titles. They need more gold to be relevant. Why is she? She can obviously is cleared to wrestle because she's done a couple things like in ladder matches and stuff. Why I don't get why we're not seeing more from her.
Yeah, I would like to see her do stuff. She was good as a wrestler in NXT, and she's a good wrestler on the main roster too, but she hasn't gotten a lot of opportunities. She's a former women's tag champion with Alexa Bliss, but
was she a champion in NXT?
I don't think so. No. Let's move on to Miz talks backstage, and he says that he wanted to mentor Carmelo Hayes. How dare Hayes not want to work with him? And he says, Melo, you missed. Then we get our main event, the last man standing match, Damian Priest versus Aleister Black. They use steps on each other. Black lands a flying meteor at Priest onto the ring steps. Then Priest pounces Aleister Black onto the announce desk and then choke slams Black across the apron, lands two razor's edges across the desk onto Black. The two men fight into the crowd. Priest suplexes Black onto a crate, and then Zelina Vega, who is the real-life wife of Aleister Black, shows up in the crowd, and she pleads with Damian Priest to back off, and then Aleister Black throws a fireball in the face of Priest. Priest falls back through the table, and Aleister Black is the last man standing, thanks to some distraction by Zelina Vega. Now, I don't know if Zelina Vega turned heel. You think she did because she was smiling, but she also looked concerned. There wasn't an immediate smile there, but clearly she wanted to help out. So, what do you think?
And we're watching right now. Look at right here. See, it's going to come out that she was part of the plan. Watch her left hand. She's got something clutched to her hand. She hands him the fireball. Watch.
Okay.
But so it's coming. See right here. Her other arm is down below.
Yeah.
No. See how her hand was clenched?
Yeah. She had her hand behind the back and she just gave him it.
She just handed it to him behind her back. She's all black. Her hair's dyed
like
all
wearing
black.
all black.
She definitely smirks a few times. This is awesome. I loved it. This was one of the best ends of SmackDown we've had in a long time. This is going to lead to a Hell in a Cell, I really think. And I think this is a great storyline.
I didn't see it coming, and neither did the fans. You got Shotzi Blackheart in the crowd.
This was so unexpected.
And the fans were going nuts.
It's something new and fresh. I like Zelina Vega. I like Aleister Black. I like Damian Priest.
Yeah,
I'm so excited to see what happens.
You got fucked up. This was a really good SmackDown. Normally the SmackDowns before a pay-per-view.
They like fucking mid-cards just fucking main evented it and took it home. Mm-hmm. They did.
100%. Well, I'm excited to see what's the fallout going to be next week on SmackDown between Black and Priest. We've got Jacob Fatu versus Drew McIntyre. But I'm most looking forward to Crown Jewel, which we're going to end this video so we can go. And
this also opens up. I was joking about the triple threat last night, but we've got Seth and Becky. We've got Punk and AJ. Now we have Aleister and Zelina. Like, I like all these power couples going at it.
Yeah, this hasn't happened before.
Are we going to see Damian Priest maybe
and
he
Lola
could
Vice?
team back up with Rhea Ripley and go after
He does,
that,
but he dates Lola Vice though.
Okay, well,
But
that would be the same exact thing that just happened with Punk,
Yeah.
But we
We'll
could
see.
see it could lead to some cool stuff.
well, with
Then
that,
there's me and you.
There's me and you. With that, we've covered all of Friday Night SmackDown. We're going to be checking out Crown Jewel, so make sure you look out for the recap of that. We're also dropping Attitude Era Years episodes, seasons 1 through 3 already out in the archives. We're on the road to No Way Out 2001, so make sure you check that out. If you like what you're hearing, subscribe, like, and hit that notification bell. And until next time,
Stay safe and stay uncensored.